Good morning, everybody. Y'all, we are back on the trail. I had a great night's sleep in a bed back at Mountain Harbor, and I am back on the trail this morning. It is cold, chilly, and snow flurries are in the air. So, more weather to deal with. It's okay. Today, I'm slack packing. I mentioned that last night to close of my video, and some of y'all might know what that is, but others may not. So I'll explain. Slack packing is when you either get a shuttle driver or you get a hostel or somebody to basically take you up the trail, drop you off, and then you hike back or hike a section of the trail, and then you either end up back at the hostel or wherever you're staying, or they pick you up again and take you wherever you need to go. So you don't have to carry your whole pack. As you can see, I don't have my pack on my back. I have a very small little kitty pack, so I have just enough for today. In other words, water, a little bit of food, and necessary items that I just need during the day. And the hostel had a little shuttle, and they took me north about 14 miles, and now I'm hiking back to Mountain Harbor. But I don't have the weight or the load, which is nice. And I had a big breakfast this morning, which was scrumptious. And yeah, that's called slack packing. Some people that are purists say, oh no, it doesn't count, you have to carry your whole pack. I don't really look at it like that. If I cover every mile of this trail, I think I'm a thru hiker. It's complete for me. I don't care if I go north or south. We do have a big milestone today. We'll talk about that, or you will see it later. And that's it. It's just a lot of up and downs today. I think there's only one major mountain. And then I'll get back to the hostel, get to stay the night again, eat breakfast. Then they'll bring me back up to the same area tomorrow. And then I'll just start hiking back north. I think tomorrow I go 16 miles to a shelter. So that's how that'll work. But yeah, that's slack packing. So let's get going. So not too far from where I'm hiking today, right over the line in Flint Hill, North Carolina, a fellow was born in 1924 by the name of Earl Scruggs. His father played banjo but died when Earl was 4 years old, so he learned a little from his older brother, and by 15 he was performing on radio stations in various bands. And in 1945 he auditioned and landed a job with the famous Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys. And most of the ovations went towards his banjo solos. 3 years later, he met a man named Lester Flatt, and he left Bill Monroe, and they formed the Foggy Mountain Boys. And they were very successful. They performed on the Beverly Hillbillies, a hit television show in the 60s and 70s, and actually wrote and sang the theme song for that sitcom. And they had huge success with that song, Foggy Mountain Breakdown, which was also used in a famous movie called Bonnie and Clyde. And what Earl is known for more than anything, other than revolutionizing some of the ways that people play bluegrass music, is that he was known for pioneering the three-finger banjo picking, which actually took the banjo to even greater heights in all the genres across the musical spectrum. But yeah, Earl Scruggs, born just over the line in Flint Hill, North Carolina. Hey y'all, just finished up my hike for the day and arrived back here at Mountain Harbor Hostel, and big milestone today. I hit the 400 mile mark for day 35, so that was really fun. And boy, what a difference today was than yesterday. If you remember, we had those high winds yesterday, which was pretty dangerous, and I ran into a guy that I'd hiked and seen along the way since way back at Springer Mountain, Georgia. And he actually showed me the weather advisory alert that he received. I didn't receive that one. Probably just didn't have a good connection on my phone. But the actual NOAA weather alert that came out said that the winds were 50 to 55 with gusts up to 90 miles an hour, which, you know, that's hurricane force winds. That's how bad that was yesterday. So I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was, you know, category 2 hurricane strength. But anyway, today totally different. You know, I did the slack pack, which was just a joy. Really raised my spirits after yesterday. They drove us up 14 miles, and then, you know, just had the necessities, water, a few things to eat after the big breakfast this morning. And then I hiked back the 14 miles back here to Mountain Harbor Hostel, where I'll stay again tonight. So it's great. 2 nights in a bed, and then in the morning I will eat the big fabulous breakfast, and then I'll be back. They'll drive us back up where they dropped us off this morning, and I'll actually be going northbound from there on. So I'll be at a shelter tomorrow night, maybe 16 miles, and then kind of figure it out after that. But yeah, it was a little snowy and gray and overcast this morning, but by 11 a.m. and 12 o'clock, sun was out, started warming up. It was still chilly. It was in the 40s most of the day, but so much better than yesterday, and no rain. So that's always a good thing. And yeah, it was just a pleasant day. Came back and got to go with a friend. He has a car here, and we actually went into town and was able to eat some Mexican dinner, which I had not done the entire time. So that was really fun as well. And now I'm back and gonna get ready for bed and do it again tomorrow. So thanks again, everybody, for watching and all the comments on YouTube. And we'll see you in the morning. Good night, y'all.